Strange room. When I inherited my uncle's old house, I knew right away that something was wrong with it. The attic was exceptionally cluttered. A pile of boxes, old furniture, rusty tools. While cleaning, I found a wooden partition in the corner that I hadn't noticed before. It had a small door without a handle. At first, I thought it was a storage room, but when I managed to move it, I saw a narrow entrance to a completely different room. The walls and floor were painted a deep, matte black. Even the ceiling seemed to absorb the light of the flashlight. There was only one old wooden chair in the middle. Above it, on the black wall, hung a sheet of yellowed paper. I walked closer and read in a trembling voice, "Sit down and wait." My eyes were suddenly drawn to small scratches on the floor, as if someone had tried to scratch the boards with their fingernails right next to the legs of the chair. My heart was beating faster and faster. I was convinced that it was a stupid joke or an old family legend. I took a few steps to look into the room. As soon as I stood on the threshold, I felt the air become heavy and cold. I wanted to withdraw my foot, but then the door behind me slammed shut with a bang. The flashlight went out. In the black darkness, I heard a shuffling as if someone was slowly walking around me and then stood right behind me. I got shivers. I couldn't see anything, but I felt their breath on my ear. Then I heard a voice again, a whisper so clear, as if it was speaking directly to my mind. "Sit down. Wait." I tried to leave, but my legs refused to obey me. I felt something pressing on my chest, forcing me to sit in the chair. When I finally sat down, it became completely silent. I couldn't hear my breathing or my heartbeat anymore. I don't know how long I was there. Maybe a minute, maybe an hour. When the door finally opened by itself with a quiet creak, I felt that something had been left behind me, that it was still watching, waiting for me to come back again. I ran to the attic, choking from a sudden sense of panic. Since that night, whenever I approach the stairs leading up, I hear a knocking on the wall, like someone sitting in a chair and hitting the floor with their heel. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and have the impression that the black room hadn't stayed in the attic at all, that it had moved somewhere closer, maybe behind my bedroom door. To this day, I try not to think about it,